Hey guys, it's simvisions and welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing the first build for my Build Around the World series. I know Irrelevant Sims has just started a series like this, but I've actually been planning this for a little bit now. I asked her if it was okay if I also did the series, and she said it was totally fine. So yeah, the first build we're doing, the first country is Greece. I took a lot of my inspiration from Pinterest, and I found this one specific photo on Pinterest that I tried to replicate and then make up the rest myself. I have never been to Greece, but it is one of my number one places that I would love to go. It's just so beautiful, and I would love to be able to travel the world someday, but that's not really in my budget anytime soon. So a little bit of information on Greece before I talk about the build a little bit. Their capital and largest city is Athens, and their official language is Greek. Greece is located in southern Europe, and it's a transcontinental country. 80% of Greece consists of mountains or hills, making the country one of the most mountainous in Europe. Mount Olympus is the mythical abode of the Greek gods. Greece features a vast number of islands, between 1,200 and 6,000, depending on the definition. 227 of them are uninhabited, and Crete is the largest and most populous island. Greece's climate is primarily Mediterranean, featuring mild, wet winters and hot, dry summers. The climate occurs at all coastal locations, including Athens, the Cyclades, the Dodecanese, Crete, and the Peloponnese. I've always been really interested in Greek mythology, and I have a lot of books about it, and when I was younger and in high school, I used to read a lot about it, so this is probably why it's one of the places I want to visit the most. I would love to go see Mount Olympus and go see the Parthenon. It's just one of my dream spots to go to. I just feel like it's so full of interesting history, and one of my favorite Disney movies is Hercules. So I think that probably played into the fact that I want to go to Greece so badly. But I've always been a little unsure if I wanted to go to Greece or Cyprus, because Cyprus is kind of a more wealthy version of Greece. And I know Greece isn't doing so well right now when it comes to finances. So I don't really know what would be a better place to go see. If you've been to either of them, please let me know and tell me which one you preferred. So I tried to look up some images of interiors in Greece, and it's really hard to recreate some of the stuff that I saw, because a lot of the times they have really big arches that connect with the ceiling and are kind of look like they're made out of stucco. And we obviously cannot do that in The Sims. So instead I decided to just build walls and put arches in them. And I think that did a pretty good job of replicating what it looked like in the pictures. I wish we had some more taller bushes with flowers on them, because in a lot of the pictures I looked at, they had a lot of tall pink and green bushes, and we don't really have anything that tall. All of our bushes are pretty short, and I was hoping for something more of like a tree, but all of our trees are really tall, and none of them have, well, the ones that do have the pink leaves on them are giant, and that's not exactly what I was looking for. So I really liked that the interior of a lot of the houses in Greece, well, the ones that I saw at least, had like a stone floor that connected with the outdoors. And they have a lot of, obviously Greece, everyone's seen pictures. They have lots of varying levels because it's built up on like a giant hill, and houses are kind of stacked on top of one another. I didn't want to build more than one house, so that's why this one is a standalone one, but in real life, it would have multiple ones on the sides, and then it would be going up a hill, so there would be more on top of it. I don't really know whether they would have built into the hill. Like, I'm unsure if they would have a basement like this in actual Greece. But I needed a bigger house than what I had just built on the top level. So I extended it into the basement. I don't know if this is accurate. Please let me know if you have been or live in Greece and I am fairly accurate or if I'm just totally way off. But this is what I've seen from all the pictures that I looked at. I really like the blue with the white. I think it looks really nice. And I tried to kind of go with an older style. I don't really know how modern the culture is in Greece, so I went with older furniture and more like clawfoot tubs and a fancier vanity. So I'm going to leave you with the rest of this video, and screenshots are at the end. Actually, I don't even do screenshots anymore. I do fly-throughs. So actually, that's a question I wanted to ask. If you prefer fly-through or screenshots at the end for all of the rooms, please let me know, because I used to do screenshots and now I've moved into doing a fly-through of the house, and I don't know which one people prefer more, so I would love to know. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. Bye!